Maybe. What are you doing? Oh. Hello. Huh? Where's Jasper? Oh, there. Hello, welcome, welcome. Good morning. How are you doing? You know, I haven't been able to sleep properly in a few days. And now I woke up and I was like, I want to look at the mirror. I don't usually look at mirrors, but I was like, I want to look at a mirror today. And I saw I have my eye bags are like black and blue, or like bluish black, blackish blue. I don't know how to. I was like, oh my god, my eye bags look like Gucci. You know, I don't know. Like, it's just me being dumb, probably, because I was like, every day I keep telling myself if I sleep early, if like I consider 11 p.m. early, and I tell myself that if I sleep that early, then I would be basically wasting my day. Like that's some wasted hours sleeping. And unfortunately, recently, I've had to wake up at like 6, and then yesterday I woke up at 5:30. So as you can see, I had like was able to fall asleep at like 3 a.m. and woke up at 5:30 and then immediately went to streaming. I did not even take a nap. It's just some bad decisions on my part, I think. Just something. I don't know what's wrong with me. Is it depresso? Is it my ADHD? I don't know. It's probably anxiety. No, I'm not sleepy actually. I was sleepy yesterday, but today I don't feel sleepy. I was like, I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. I had a dream. I had a dream this morning because after like I made breakfast, like my mom was preparing for something else, and I took a nap, and I had the weirdest dream. It was one of those fucked up dreams like the ones I talked about last time. It was a okay. So in this dream, I looked to like my OC Lucy fella, the red haired one. But I was still me. I wasn't like her personality. And for some reason I was trapped in some mansion, and it was like a creepy mansion. Like I think it was almost like human trafficking or something. Because I wasn't allowed to leave, and I think I could tell that we were getting prepared to be eaten. Like I think it was like a cannibal house. and I had like quote unquote siblings with me. They're not Lucy's siblings or whatever, but they in the dream, I called them my siblings, and I was like, I need to get out of here. I don't want my siblings to get eaten. And they were like girls too. And so we planned to leave, except that it was like a big mansion. And to get to another room, we had to solve a puzzle. Except that every puzzle was like getting harder and harder the closer we were to leaving. And we also had to make sure that we weren't caught. And several times I did get caught, and like I would get killed by the female cannibal. Like there was a male cannibal, like older than us. There was a male adult who was the cannibal, and a female one who's the one that's like who roams around the most. So I got caught by her the most, and I think I died maybe like 5 times before we got even near like the main door. And then on the last run, I was like, I really want to leave. Like, I don't want to go through this again, because I felt like fatigued from having to resurrect every time. So I was like, I'm desperate. I really want to leave. So when we were eating, when we were like pretending to be nice to the cannibals, because they acted like we were family. Because they were like, oh my god, let us pray. You know, like when they act all nice and shit. But it was just to like make us feel somewhat safe. And we were having dinner, and I was also acting nice to like get somewhere. And I picked up my fork, the one that I was eating with, and I just stabbed the female cannibal right in the chest, and I saw like the blood come out. And the whole time, like I was killing her, she was smiling. Like she smiled at me, like she was proud of me. And then the dream ended. Like I was still asleep. Like I had another dream after. Like I basically like it basically just switched to Lucy's life after leaving the cannibal house. Yeah, and I know it was a cannibal house, because a lot in the times that I died in the failed timelines, I saw them eat one of the boys they had in the house. Like you know, like he was in the kitchen and like just laying there, and they were eating him or something. And that's why I was like I like in the first timeline I didn't even know what was wrong, and then I figured out like their secret. But I just remember like wanting to leave every single time. And it was like a strange house too, because every time I revived, the rooms changed. So I didn't know how to solve it all the time. And it was a different puzzle every time. Yeah, it was creepy. And I remember feeling a lot of anxiety every time we saw the female cannibal through the window, because it was kind of hard to like escape while she was coming, because we were feeling anxious, and like she was too fast. And then the next part of the dream was just weird. It was just like, I think I was in a communal house. I was still Lucy, and I think we managed to like find a house that let us in, or like what's the term? Like let us live there. And I and this one was funny because I remember like my dream sister, the sister I had in the same dream, had a boyfriend, and she had him visit, and I don't know. I was like angry because the boyfriend was like creeping on me instead of like being with my sister in the dream. So in my head, I was like, I'm gonna make my sister break up with this creep. Because, like my character has like a big boobalicious boobas. And yeah, like I don't know why it was also distinct that I saw how detailed our our dresser was, like closet thing. Like everyone had their own locker, closet thing. Everyone had their own door, and our names were written on it. It was weird. It's like very detailed. And there was a pool in the house, and I could smell the chlorine. I didn't see the pool itself. I could smell it. But yeah, I had the creepiest dream, and that was from a nap. I think that nap only lasted like an hour. Yeah, I think sometimes it just means like the part in the dream is important, because sometimes, right, you try to remember your dream and people ask you like, did you see color in your dream? And suddenly like what you remember is all black and white. But sometimes there are specific times in the dream where they give you a very specific color to remember. Like I remember in a dream, it was like my dream highlighted very much how pink my friend's sweater was, and the rest to me felt like it was black and white compared to that sweater. I don't know. It's a dream theory. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about the dream. I don't want to. It was all anxiety filled. I can't describe the puzzles because I don't remember the puzzles. I only remember that it was hard, and I think sometimes there were three of us and sometimes there were four of us that would try to solve the puzzles to doors all the time. Oh goodness. Wait, I forgot. Yeah, I have creepy dreams. Maybe that's why I don't like going to sleep very much.
Bags packed and ready to roll.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate.
Laid to bear.
Oh, and around the time when my dad died and we were at his wake, we would go to his wake. I had several dreams of my grandpa coming to visit me, and for some reason, like for 4 nights in a row, all my dreams involved him in a boat. Like the first one was him saying like, "Oh, let's go to Cebu like we used to." Because when I was a kid, we would go on Cebu. We would go to Cebu for vacations together, and so we went to the pier and we waited for the boat. But I woke up before the boat arrived. But I did see boats in the pier.
Rain cutter.
And the second one was I was with my family and we were going on a picnic, and our method of transport was we were canoeing. Not really canoe, is it a canoe? Like, we were rowboating on a river, and it was like a nice river, I guess, because there were lily pads everywhere. You could tell that it was a thriving river because there were like blooming lotuses in the river. And that was like the second night in a row. And then another one was, it was like Noah's Ark, where
As you wish.
the city became flooded and we all had to ride a boat.
Someone needs assistance.
I don't know. I don't know why I kept getting boats. And the fourth one was was me going to college for cooking school. And we rode a boat to get to the city where I was going to go to school in. And I was pissed because I had to live in a dorm, and my roommates were all like so annoying. Like they never used headphones in the dream. So their music was always playing loud. And like I think my other roommates, three, like I had like 5 roommates, and 3 of my roommates brought their family over. And it was just weird because like their families were taking up so much space. Like they had no respect for the other roommates' spaces at all. Like some of the kids would just jump on my bed, and I usually like kids, but these were annoying because I wanted to rest. I wanted to move in properly. I wanted to like take out my stuff and like put it in my things, in my drawers and stuff, but for some reason my roommates just was, hello. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and I woke up thinking like I'm never gonna have roommates ever again. Because there was a time when I did have like 3 roommates in one apartment, and they borrowed my stuff without permission all the time, and they never returned. Plus, they also brought friends over, and those friends borrowed my shirts and never returned them. And I had like an iPod, you know, those old iPods that don't have internet, that you need to like download iTunes on your PC to load songs into. I had that. And my roommate brought it to school without my permission. Like she just came home and I just saw her using it, and I was like,
Transfixed.
"Hey, that's mine." And she's just like, "Yeah, I used it." No apology whatsoever. No shame whatsoever. And another time I went home. and literally, like, their friends that they brought over were wearing my shirts. And they were like, "Oh, we like it because it's like light and loose on them." Like, okay,
It's a good night shirt.
they wanted to feel small because they were like way shorter than me. I guess they were like, I don't know, probably pretending they were boyfriend shirts or something. Or maybe they just felt comfortable in my shirts. But they never asked permission. It's fucked up. And from that day forth, I was like, I'm never gonna have another roommate ever again. Oh my god, this one time we all went home for the weekend. We all went over the weekend. And when I came back, I was the first one to come back. Somebody had cooked rice, didn't eat any of it, and left it there the whole weekend. So when I opened the rice cooker, it was sour. It was nasty expired rice. I thought, ew, the rice cooker was full, and I was like, how in the fuck are these people like just comfortable with leaving rice like this? And it was a long weekend too, so it was like 3 day old rice. So as you can see, I vowed to never have roommates ever again. Or at least roommates I don't trust. Unless I had to. Because I had other roommates after them, but they were nicer. Not. No, I take that back. The last ever roommate I had was so messy. There was one time her laundry bag was so full that she started like just leaving her laundry on the floor, and her laundry bag also spilled onto the floor. So there were 2 days when I couldn't see the floor at all because her laundry was everywhere. Like we were stepping on her laundry basically. What did I want to do? So yeah, I think that was the roommate that made me think like I never want roommates ever again. Oh, you can look at. Oh my god. Wait. Can this guy even help? Move over there. Come on. Come on. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Go. Come closer, beach. Yeah, I don't want roommates. Left. Oh, here, right? Come here. Here, bestie, bestie, bestie. Come here. Wait, I gotta lock my door. Oh! No, no! Oh. Yeah, we gotta do this for the primos. Anyway. Whoa. Center, center. Oh, you. So yeah, I saw. Bestie. Oh, I thought right flank. I'm glad Soja is a guest. Where? Where's the beacon? Oh shit. Have you finished this event, Canon? I just did whatever. I had no shit. Yeah. I feel you. I think the first part is the more exciting one than this one. This one's a little bit boring for me. Right flank, left flank, left flank. I don't know, baby. Okay, okay. Go, Mighty Troll, go. Attack my fairies! Attack! Go, my tiny children! No! My children! Oh, they're not dying. They're fine. It was a good strategy! Oh, let's put some here. Huh? Oh, there he is. That's what you say when you're just standing there? How? I just realized we never hear them in their idle voices because they catch us and they change. My children. Oh God. Huh? Okay. Right flank. Go bestie, go bestie. Go bestie, go bestie. On the left. No, my seahorse. No. Center. Left. Right. Can y'all please freaking attack? Where? Wait, do these work on the flying ones? Girl! Center. Okay. Where? I'll just put you here. What are they attacking? On the left. Oh, thank God. Well, that was hard. We did it! Yay! Where's that quest? Oh, this guy. Hi. Koromaru. Now what? Shall we do this? What does this mean? What's go over question? Okay. Enable. Are you guys ready? Shall we start the quest? Let's go. Let's meet Caribbear. I've seen too many tweets of him. I've seen too many people talk about how handsome he is. But the name Caribbear reminds me of Camembert cheese, so now I'm craving cheese every time I think of the name Caribbear.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
I've never heard of that classification before. I'm a bit sure we're happy to take this on. Which Archon you need us to deal with today?
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting.
His GAA next is like the next big patch gonna be like the Golden Apple Archipelago-esque patch. I feel like time is going by so quickly.
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumero branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Paimon.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot. If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing, but the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out. In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Vimara Village.
to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy. If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vermara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that, then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Guess you're really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions. I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you,
I love the music.
strong impression of it. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright. Specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. Just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village, there's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly, or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. that he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out. Well, Traveler, what do you think?
Sorry, more to this case. Let me see.
I don't think so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
He's someone who only exists in people's memories.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Could it be like what happens with Greater Lord Rukadevata?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Lotus.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamar Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden. Really? You know exactly how I feel?
I used to have someone like that, a family member who I could talk to no matter what, but now I have lots of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out. Damn, Ether.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess no matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him.
She in love.
He was so thoughtful and pure and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
So it was a dream.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
Isn't that the opposite? Like when you're talking with someone, you don't notice time flying by?
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
They're losing their shit.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this? Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Let's go. Just a random Sealy.
Stars, shine for me. Not now.
There you go. Oh my god.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me. Let me weave you a verse.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, the healing trolls around Vilmara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something, that could spell trouble for the villagers. Wait a second. That person... it's Dainsleif!
Dainsleif.
Ah, it's you two.
The other most handsomest man.
Oh, Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Almadia and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Marry me, Dainsleif.
See you later, Atosa. Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the Hilly Trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine
Still, the Hilly Trail activity...
the best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy. And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
He's so handsome. His voice is so nice.
So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village.
Who's more handsome, Risley or Dainsleif? I think they're different kinds of handsome, so I can't decide. I think Risley is like a rugged kind of handsome, and Dainsleif is more like princely knight type of handsome.
Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues,
Avoiding the question once again.
and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself the Sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I want to have faith in him. In a manner of speaking, yeah. Did he? Did the sibling really? Oh yeah, because technically Abyss Order is evil, right? And if he's leading Abyss Order, that counts.
Sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
I can't decide who's more handsome. I can't decide. I'm
There's still
trying to
hope
think.
for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
Wait, I gotta flip a coin. Google coin flip. Go. Okay. I'm not ready, bitch. Okay. Not even a real coin. The coin thing has nothing to do with this. Okay, fine. I'll use a real coin. Okay, coin. I summon the E. Okay. Heads for Dainsleif and tails for Risley. Wait. The coin is an So sometimes you use the coin to figure out how you feel, right? So for example, if the result I'm happy with, and I'm like, yeah, I'm happy with it. And if the result is like, if you're disappointed in the result, then obviously like how I feel is not the opposite. So for example, if I get heads for Dainsleif and I get disappointed, then that means I truly believe Risley is more handsome. We gotta do it together, chat. I believe in the power of the chat collectively. Coin, please tell me who is more handsome, Dainsleif or Risley. You don't believe in the coin. I think Risley's more handsome. There you go. There. I got heads and I got disappointed, and so I think Risley is more handsome.
The sooner you wish to know about it. His situation is different. He and his fellow
Okay,
sinners
correct
have long
answer.
betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedderfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he's also my kin, my older brother.
Your brother?
What happened between the two of you?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Canria, the wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedderfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
The stone slates we found in the ruin for the ones who outlined Fontain's prophecy. That was likely Vedderfolnir's doing as
They
well.
were once people of great esteem in Canria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. 6 of us. Together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
And then my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
It must be hard to talk about all of this, but thank you for telling
Of
me.
course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Bisaya and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
One of the things that flows through ley lines are memories.
Wait, then our commission here in Vamara Village, the person who seems to exist only in people's memories, could it be connected?
The person doesn't seem to exist.
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow. Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff. Well, let's go find Dane.
Dane's laugh. There he is.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
It's his yearning hours. He's yearning.
Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Well, what exactly did you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
How is that even possible?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Is the eye still safe? What if that memory is real?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded.
I feel like it's a trick to make him check on the eye so that they follow him and find out where it is.
However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
What if someone follows us? If we go straight there and someone is on our tail, aren't we just exposing the eye's location? Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted the memory in the first place, to force Dane to confirm the eye's location. Yeah. That's what I thought, given what I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility. He might already have a plan. Lead the way, Dane.
Of course.
It's in Sumeru? Is that underground or above ground? Above.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Hmm. There's something wrong with his brain.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
What was Dane going to tell me just now?
Hey, wait up!
Maybe you need to sit down, old man. Think about it. Which is a place for that? Pyro and Electro. You want me to bring an Electro? Okay, let's just bring Cookie.
What'd they do this time?
One with nature.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Dane's live. Why would you put this here if it changes? Chest. Hello. An impressive bounty.
Into the wind.
Stand with me. Overruled.
That's one. What the hell are their chests?
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Huh? Okay, sorry.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Dane is acting sus right now, or maybe he's just nervous. Can't tell. It sounds like he's anxious.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Oh my lord.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! Oh, mine's the command. My guide...
Clouds high.
Witness to Destiny's inception.
Knows me.
Out of my way! Dissipate!
This is why it wanted me to use Pyro and Electro, because it's a cryo character. Ow, ow.
Everlasting as the moon! Overruled!
Hey! Memories that should not exist. Wow.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Oh no, Dane's leave.
What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. Must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Leave you here on your own? Will you be alright?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager.
But Dane.
Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Alright. Dane does have a point. Something still feels off. What am I missing? What's wrong, Dane? Who's that?
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Ether.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
That's so hot.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
There's butterflies everywhere.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now? It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trails in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
That was Ether's voice. I'll leave them their food.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilly trails are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
It's that voice again.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
I'm gonna die.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Hmm? Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh?
Things just got even more complicated.
You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadia. Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadia about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow down the
Bottom.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Is this the past?
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him, and apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
It's related to memories in some way. What's really going on?
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him because there's been a change in people's memories. If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now. If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared,
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all. Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much. Good idea! That'll help us. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
Implant memories into the minds of others.
Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
I have a little theory cooking in my head. But it's far off. It's probably like nothing. I'm just saying, like, you know how the no-sees are remains of another descendant? What if the Abyss Order recruiting the twin was them trying to get their own no-sees? Like, maybe no-sees are powerful, right? They're powerful. They enhance abilities. Is that why they recruited the twin? Maybe they were like, you're our most powerful weapon. Come here.
all the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location.
like maybe the Abyss Order's powers are enhanced because they're around the Abyss Twin.
If time is allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
Like, it would make sense because of how the party system works. And everybody that we built gets stronger, technically, because they're around the quote-unquote traveler. Is that why we have the ability to level them up? It's because we are a gnosis.
There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Maybe not. We don't have any... No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the fake. The implanted memories are basically taking place out. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that, like, there could be overlap or something. People might That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment.
And whose memory is this place?
Dainslet had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happening? The color of the sky coincide. We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing.
Atosa's memory.
That's exactly what Atosa described.
Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like...
Yep, that has to be it. This is definitely Atosa's memory. Yeah, that's where the...
Gary Bear, it's him.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
She's flirting. She's trying.
Oh,
It's awkward.
I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman.
Oh my god, look at him. Handsome.
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Who's she? She a bitch. Go away. Just kidding. Why does it look kind of familiar?
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another
My
time.
date is ruined.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Oh, she crying for real. She went home and crying and saying like, "Oh my god, that blonde traveler looks so much prettier than me."
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
I need to think of the one person that could connect all of this together.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
Carrie Bear is a loom of fate?
see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
What does this mean? I can't read. Carrie Bear. The proof of existence. What the hell's so pretty? Wait, can I? No. Oh my goodness. Hello. Wait, I want to see if I can screenshot that. I gotta go to paint. Did I screenshot that? I did. It's so pretty. Lumine is a princess. Gorgeous. I love the noises.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all, as you well know.
You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now the time's finally arrived.
Carrie Bear or Dainsleif? As what, like more.
Extreme sorrow and pain, hope and regret coursing through your veins. Abyssal power defies comprehension.
He's handsome. Objectively, Dainsleif is more handsome, but I think my heart just says Carrie Bear is a more realistic handsome. I know Dainsleif would never exist in real life, but Carrie Bear looks like a real person handsome would be.
Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Room of Fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never.
I think Carrie Bear is more handsome.
I was merely used as a
I see.
construction. In truth, I died the moment
Yeah, he is very, very handsome.
The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over. To
He
live.
does. He has a prettier face than D-Look. D-Look looks like he was one of the first OCs, which which he is. It's like when you make OCs back when you just first like started drawing, and then the more they draw, the more you draw, the more handsome your OCs become.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories.
I mean, I wouldn't date Dainsleif, but I would date Carrie Bear. You know, you know what I'm saying?
But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire.
Like if I see Dainsleif, I would be like, Dainsleif's too handsome. You know, like, ain't no way we could be together.
Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
Should I make a graph of my reasonings for who is more handsome? Girl mathing my reasons why I think characters are handsome.
That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
He's lonely.
As if I had a chance at life.
I would never guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memories really count as living?
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahid, Atosa.
Oh, they're so cute. What the hell? Hello? Wait, I need to take a screenshot. I want to keep this memory. Can't believe he raised up a girl in memories. He's so handsome.
Live alongside them. No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing
He
together
put the
version of
dolls
myself
on the tree.
one memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you Genshin based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
In the end, this all stems from tragedy that occurred in Condria back then. You know, everyone is looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me.
That makes me want to cry.
If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
As I understand it. Even though you only appeared in the memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. They all believe you once lived among them.
I know.
He's smiling! Well, now that I've found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. Dane might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
What? The Loom of Fate is already completed? That means that the Eye of the First Field Teller must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss.
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
Inside his body? No wonder people were joking about how Dainsleif had it up his ass.
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goals and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
Dane never handed me the eye.
That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Wait, does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? You made him think that? When?
Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait.
He thought he gave it to us? That's why he had that headache.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Back then, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind. I wonder.
I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. We had to retrieve the eye.
He betrayed us! Carrie Bear! So Dane had the eye this whole time, until the Abyss Order took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are you planning to do with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the Prince is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Your goal?
You know my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my Hilichurl form. I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears. Even if just for a moment. My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near completed form. When its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the Hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
What the fuck? So the thing that caused Hilichurls to calm down back then was Care Bear's story. That was his goal. That was the only thing he wanted. He had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was to offer the Hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
And I think it was very meaningful indeed.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
No, what the hell?
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Ether.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
What the fuck? What the hell?
Well, how about a conversation?
You bitch! Where have you been?
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
I almost can't believe it's real.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
What are you going to do with the Loom of Fate?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken.
The heavenly principles are still asleep?
Yes. For 500 years now. Ever since the cataclysm in Conria. There's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes, such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be. Or what might trigger it.
You really hate the heavenly principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful, even as a hilly churl. Seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. You mean?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
What the fuck?
There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait, really? What a score! Well, what happened after that?
Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
Dude, I was worried that we would have to tell them that, oh, he's dead, he died. I was like prepared to like listen to them cry, and now he gave them a memory to make them think he's alive and happy. What? So that's how Carrie Bear said his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them.
We also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
That is a unique name. Make sure you remember it this time. What the fuck?
I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
What the fuck?
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
Carrie Bear is gone. The loom of fate is not complete. No one else will try to remember. The one will try to change the villagers' memories.
My mom wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so...
Girl, what the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get the sparkle. Atosa, I'm sorry you lost your boyfriend.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Maybe he wanted you to forget him. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him.
It's funny.
Oh, sorry.
I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life.
I'll be back. Excuse me, baby. the hell?
I'm just happy I got to meet them. So, who cares what happens in the future? Right. Okay, I'll admit, I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I?
Dumped? Were you even officially together? Were they? Were they? Oh, she was. They were. I mean, technically, they did like make dolls of each other. My goodness, the Alberiches are getting laid.
He's just leave like that without saying goodbye.
I'm sure he had his reasons.
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
Girl, I am so sorry. Move on, girl. I hope you find another boyfriend because holy shit. Why can't we just tell her?
Thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahia with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Right, what was it that happened? I can't remember.
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
You must get along with each other, the two of you. Bitch! What the heck? What the hell? Damn, Carrie Bear. Aww. Aww. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? What? What am I supposed to do in my life? What? Damn. Okay. Thanks, I guess. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do? This is why Wuwa could never beat Genshin. I just turned petty. Like, how else am I supposed to feel? Huh? Oh, you verse explain.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
It's done. I finished. I caught up. We gotta chill out. We gotta go somewhere nice. Where's a big tree that's nice and that we can just sit in? Tree. Let's just go to Monster. I supposed to do? Am I just gonna have to pretend I wasn't emotionally wrecked? Do I have to pick a fight with somebody? Let's go to a tree. Oh my god, the tree. Caribou's tree is important. Does that mean everybody's memories also has like an important tree? It's like if everybody gets their own like realm of consciousness, will it include a tree? So what are your guys' thoughts? What the fuck, Caribou? I cried once over him and now I cried for him a second time.
What could the children be up to?
They made him so handsome just to kill him.
Let them do as they please.
I can't believe he got a girlfriend. He got himself a girlfriend. I'm sad. Yeah. I have some mango float. Would you like some, chat? I bought mango float from my cousin-in-law. Share some with me. You know what? At least we finally got to reunite with our sibling, even if it's just in a memory. Why did we forget? Is it because Caribou's consciousness was breaking, and for some reason him being there made us forget about him?
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
That's why all the mirror shards were like breaking. Right? Like I think if we went out normally, maybe we wouldn't have forgotten about our reunion with our twin. Like perhaps it was already breaking down in the midst of our conversation, and that's why we couldn't remember. It's like a corrupted save file. I like that Arlecchino's just sitting down. I was joking about us fighting a tree and sitting down, and now Arlecchino's actually sitting down. What's Wowa gonna do to that, huh? When your sadness turns to anger. For legal reasons. I'm not hating. I'm not genuinely hating on Wooba. I'm just lashing out to cope with my emotions. I'm just like, what kind of story are they gonna make that could compete with how I feel for the Archon quests right now? Like, really, right after
Staring
the
at
Archon quest with Farina, they do that.
can't promise you'll like what you see.
Right after crying for New Villette, they do that. Plus, watching Dane suffer was not fun. I was worried about the beach. Why didn't he say goodbye? He could have waited for us to wake up, you know? Or was he too injured and he was like, I'm gonna go to hospital. I'm gonna go to hospital. Have you guys had your lunch yet? I have not. This is me eating my quote unquote lunch, which is probably not healthy. To just be having mango float.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
I'll be back. I'm gonna check if we have other food. I'll be back.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
You know what I'm saying? You heard everything, right, Chuck? Yeah, good. Because I did not want to repeat anything. Right, Chuck? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I'm sorry, chat. I went to get some food. So I cooked corned beef really quick because I have pandesal still. And I like corned beef pandesal. You guys like corned beef? I kind of don't know anybody who viscerally hates corned beef. It's okay, I see. That's fine. I think my favorite type of corned beef is the imported one. The one where it has like a key. Shut up, I'll let you know. I'm talking. The ones where you need a key to open them, I love them. Mga unta, we eat together. Do you guys want to watch something while we eat? We could watch some YouTube videos. Or I could just... Alright, Jasper chatting first. And then I'm gonna change my category to just chatting for now. Just so I don't get in trouble. Okay. I'm gonna close Genshin for now and then I'm gonna see if we can find something on YouTube's. And then I'll go back to Genshin right after I finish eating. Caught on Twitch. See. I'm still looking for cookies. Understandable. Yes, my baby. I don't want to expose myself too much. Or I don't want to accidentally show something not good for Twitch. I wanted to do a stream where I would show like these bad cooking videos. But I don't know if it's appropriate to watch some nasty looking things getting cooked. But I guess we could watch like some Uncle Roger maybe. I wanna. Wee. Okay, here we go. Here. This is called Japanese Week. I loved British Bake Off even when I was growing up. Hello, good morning, Kuya Vince. Are you familiar with Uncle Roger? I love Uncle Roger. He's so funny. Oh my God, wait. I forgot. I was gonna say something. I had a story. Oh, wait, I do. Okay, so I saw this guy going around interviewing people what they think the best cuisine is, what country makes the best food. And this one girl was like, I'm gonna have to say England. And the interviewer was like, are you sure? I don't think so. And the girl was like, no, I'm sure. It's personal preference. There's no such thing as a real like best best country that makes the best food. And he was like, okay, well then what does England do? What food do you think is England is the best at? And he was like, oh, just English food, everything. And he was like, like please, what food? And her answer was popcorn. Her first answer was popcorn when she was pressured to answer. Like, what does England do best? Like, she looked genuinely mad and annoyed that he wouldn't accept England. And everybody in the comments was angry. Like, hello? There was a wrong answer and she chose she chose of all the answers you could give, she chose the wrong one. Did everybody also smack their remotes when they ran out of battery? Because I did. Okay. Hello, Kuya. Kumusta, by the way? How are you? I just finished the new Archon quest and I'm so sad. I'm so sad for Carrie Bear. If there's a number one cuisine in the world, it would definitely be from Asian countries. Western cuisine is not bland, it's very close. Yeah. Plus, I think England cuisine, especially, like the textures are so similar to each other that I don't know, like it's just not good. Like their favorite, right? Fish and chips. Fish and chips. the first time I had fish and chips, it was so bland, and my I did not have fun at all because like the fish and the fries almost tasted exactly the same. Like I could not tell the difference between the fish and the fries. And yeah, I to be honest, I think personally my favorite cuisine is like I guess Indian cuisine. I love Indian food. I think punko punko could totally obliterate those. Yeah. Like the pili pili kind of food. Like the food is like completely different from each other. What does England have? Like, I don't know. Bread. I don't know. I sound so mean. I think Korean food is definitely like one of the top one faves of the world. Like I think if you ask anybody right now, stop! I'm sorry, I won't say it again. Don't cancel me. I don't remember anything considered English food and hello, Luciani, welcome. It's been a while. How are you? Yeah, I'm watching Uncle Roger while I eat my lunch. I love Uncle Roger. He's so funny. I hope you're doing well. Have you seen Uncle Roger react to Food Network adobo, Filipino adobo? That's true, that's true. I think he's a comedian. Well, who's from Dune? He's very funny. The long haired guy. I think his name is Noel. This isn't even Japanese food. They call it Japanese week, and this and of all the Japanese food, they could have asked them to make. It's buns. Oh, I had no idea. I haven't seen Dune. Do you like Dune, Kuya Vince? Pandas isn't Japanese. You know, I was gonna say I also watch MasterChef. I love MasterChef a lot, and I think like if you watch season 1 of MasterChef, you can see how much food has evolved in the world, because there was one episode where they had to do Chinese food, like their theme was I think Chinese takeout or like Chinese food. I don't know. Basically Chinese food. And like 90% of the contestants only did stir fry. All they did was stir fry. And only the 2 Asian contestants did something different. I think people these days know more cuisine. I see.
And then he put lamb meat inside his lamb bun. This is so creepy. You make the bun look like cute version of animal.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
Bun and stuff the dead
People make
version of animal.
like little piggy things with pork in it.
Uncle Roger loves eating crispy pork, but I don't stuff crispy pork into a cute pig bun. If you want to eat
Yes, you
it,
do.
just eat the meat. Don't try to make this animal cute.
The timing of the glue was vital with this soft dough. Under glue, and it will split.
I would like it. Oh, you see? You see? In TV show, they cannot show the brand unless the brand is sponsoring the show. So they use pig to cover up the brand. But hardcore Asian people, we all know this is Lee Kum-Kee oyster sauce. We don't even need to see the brand. We see the bottle and the little yellow arm. We know it's Lee Kum-Kee. Lee Kum-Kee, not Japanese. They got it wrong again.
After I colored this stone, get it improving, then it's on to making fillers.
Oh, that scared me.
Inspired, then it is Japanese inspired.
Oh, he knows he fucked up, but he still do.
Across the border from China lie the flavors of India. Mark will be coloring and flavoring his dough with smoked paprika to complement his two Indian flavors, mango chutney and apple sweetened lentil dal.
Not only did they think
Hey.
Chinese is Japanese, now they think Indian is Japanese also.
Why are they making Indian food
How many countries
for Japanese week?
I don't know if this is called Asian fusion or Asians don't know what they're doing.
Two of the bakers are doing their twist on the all-time classic meat in a bun.
Have you seen Uncle Roger react to Kay's cooking?
Burger bun? Oh my god.
Have you guys seen Kay's cooking?
Gonna do in Japanese week, now America and Japan also. Instead of calling this Japan week, why don't we call this put random shit in fun week?
My burgers were way better than Lottie's. Burger off, Lottie.
You bugger off.
Burger off. This is so funny. British people love fun. I thought wang your egg it was better. This is type of humor. So funny. Uncle Roger dying laughing. I bet now.
Are you doing any gherkin?
Yep.
Oh, Paul would be delighted. You did one without the gherkin for me.
Kay? You don't know Kay?
I don't know why this guy hates gherkin so much.
Alright, we're gonna watch that.
Competition steps.
No, this isn't chaotic enough. We gotta watch Kay cooking. Kay cooking. Ow! Stop it, baby. Where is it? Uncle Roger. I'm trying to quickly scan. I need to go now. Oh, it's okay. Thank you for coming by. See you next time. I appreciate you for coming. You know, maybe I should just search it. Uncle Roger Kay's cooking. No problem. Thank you for coming by. Here, fried rice.
Taste test. Don't feed this rice to humans. Don't do taste test. This is child abuse. Hello, niece and nephew. It's Uncle Roger. Today, Uncle Roger gonna review this video requested by so many niece and nephew out there. It's Kay cooking special fried rice. As usual, my nephew Nigel, the cameraman. Nephew Nigel, say hi. Hey, Uncle Roger, and hey, niece and nephews. Remember, Uncle Roger is doing a comedy video, so don't go attacking anyone else. Okay? Hi, nephew Nigel. Don't worry too much. All my niece and nephew are decent people. Don't worry.
Are you sure?
Okay, this video looks quite amateur. Uncle Roger's favorite genre of video is amateur. This video looks quite amateur, but sometimes amateur people, the most passionate, Uncle Roger gives this video a shot. Instructions, so
Hiya.
just said give this a shot and she messed up already. And
I don't know any Filipino who generally has like an induction stove. I think most of us see it as like a waste of electricity, right? Because electric stoves probably take up so much electricity. And I think us Filipinos are stingy when it comes to electric bills. Am I correct?
Harmless way to see if your wok is hot. Don't just put your hand in the wok, you will burn yourself. Just use your eye. That's how you know if wok is hot. If there's smoke coming out from wok, you know it's hot. This is not the time to use finger. Don't use finger. Why your knife so colorful? Is this knife for children? Why are you using Sesame Street knife? And also look at her chopping. The garlic so uneven. They're big pieces, they're small pieces. Chop properly. Oh my god, the garlic so ugly.
Oh, okay, okay. Understandable.
Her chopping so bad, even the
Electric
garlic
stove.
escaped from her.
Maybe it's just my family that's stingy. I think if I would live alone, I would probably choose electric stoves too because I don't know. I'm paranoid about like gasol exploding.
Or how not to chop garlic tutorial. So weak, little garlic, not flattened. I think, Kay, you need to go to gym so you can be stronger than clove of garlic. That suggestion is right. When Uncle Roger chopped garlic, I first flattened garlic with the back of my
I think the knife she's using is too small.
and then you can chop properly. If you don't smash your garlic first, that's why your garlic jumps around when you chop it, because it's not flat. Learn the proper technique. Okay, finally, she cooked it. No. Oh my god. Turn brown? What you mean turn brown? The garlic blacker than Auntie Helen. Hot woman, are you colorblind? It completely burns. This garlic looks so much like burn victim.
Chefs with small knives have.
I didn't know you could make garlic look like it lived through Chernobyl. Uncle Roger's sad now.
They have what? Yes, cool, yeah? They have what? You know, I think if you follow my Twitch channel, I think everybody gets big knives. Everybody gets a complimentary big knife from me magically. If you follow, you get big knife. Am I right, chat? Kaway mga big knifers.
Gently brown the garlic until it's fragrant. Not cremated. This is the garlic ashes. Give Uncle Roger the garlic. I will give you proper burial. Garlic is Asian.
Wait.
Uncle Roger feels so much pain in his heart. Uncle Roger, are you okay? I fine. Nephew Nigel, don't worry. I'm sure this video won't get any worse than this.
Oh boy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
What's she doing? Is that raw rice she's putting in what? No.
Nah. The rice.
Replay.
Hala ka, kuya. Would you eat this, kuya?
She really put uncooked rice in her wok. I can't ever put my legs back up on the chair. This is the most stress I feel. How does she know rice need to be cooked? Uncle Roger say if your rice too wet, you fucked up. But if your rice uncooked, you definitely fucked up.
You know what they say? It is called fried rice. It did not say fried cooked rice.
It's like watching Schindler's List for egg fried rice.
Salt?
As if the salt is gonna save it.
Uncle Roger has been defeated. I am now empty shell of a man. Seeing this rice, I'm not even mad that she's not using MSG, because even MSG cannot save her niece and nephew. Uncle Roger sampled many different brands of MSG before, and my favorite brand of MSG is this Indonesian brand called Sasa. Uncle Roger thinks Indonesia makes the best MSG. That's why even Uncle Gordon make his egg fried rice. He go to middle of nowhere in Indonesia. This company Sasa even makes special seasoning for egg fried rice. This is the Sasa Javanese fried rice seasoning. You can cook
I've never seen that here.
Javanese fried rice with just this and only 10 minutes. This packet can ruin Jamie Oliver. Full Korean, it has authentic Indonesian ingredients like shrimp paste and soy sauce, no chili jam. So niece and nephew, if you in Indonesia,
Magic sarap
go
gihapon
buy
oy.
Sasa Javanese fried rice seasoning because you deserve to enjoy life.
What was the other one? What was the other brand of magic sarap? The blue one. Competitor. There was a blue one, I remember. Lucky Me Num Num. Num Num? This one! I used this for my fried rice and I use magic syrup for egg. Not enough of competition. It's been a while since I had it.
The rice look too dry because you didn't cook the rice. Hiya, this woman thinks dry rice can be saved by egg. You don't need egg, you need a miracle. This rice is drier than my ex-wife Auntie Helen. Even egg cannot save her also. Auntie Helen has egg inside her and she's still dry.
Is that why Uncle Roger does not have children? Because the egg did not work.
Look at how sad this rice looks. This looks like raw rice with red shit inside. How can you ruin beautiful grain of rice like that? The rice farmer worked so hard to make rice for you and you disrespect it like this.
She says I'm going to put the chicken with the egg.
So you think putting chicken in the egg is wrong, but you think putting uncooked rice in burnt garlic is correct? What's your logic? What's your logic? No.
Oh, that's not even chicken. It's not even chicken. Disgusting.
The rice just looks worse and worse.
I don't know if you can see, but I've been cooking some peas. But I don't know if you're supposed to cook them first.
You're not supposed to cook the peas first. You're supposed to cook the rice first. This woman cooked peas, but she don't
Do you like
rice.
green peas in your fried rice? It's. I think she's British. Excuse me. Yeah, I think she's from England.
So uncooked, and then the green pea looks so soggy. This rice looks like Uncle Roger. What's she gonna do with this rice?
He's going to do the taste test.
Taste test. Don't feed this rice to humans. Don't do
Oh no.
test. This is child abuse.
Child abuse.
Don't even feed to animals, but you feed your children. Child services, go arrest her. She's abusing this boy. If you feed this rice to starving person, even starving person will say, I choose to die. I don't want to do this. Who holds spoon like this? He holds spoon like shovel. So the mom can't cook and the son can't spoon. This family all sorts of fucked up.
Spit it out.
So excited to see what you think. Hey, it's not good. It's not good. I appreciate you have passion to start your own cooking channel, but this is not how cooking channels supposed to work. It's not supposed to break Asian people.
Yeah, I like that. She's kind of nice, but her cooking needs some work.
Hiya, of course you
She's
can't taste
famous,
garlic.
but not for like good reasons. She's very genuine about her cooking. She just doesn't know that it's actually bad.
What he say? What he say? The rice crunchy. Of course the rice. The rice not cooked at all. The rice just came from paddy field this morning, and you eat the rice. Hiya, of course it's crunchy.
Mhm.
Of course.
Right, I hope I gave you a rough idea on how to do special fried rice. Like I said, I was looking for more ways to do it because I thought it was going to turn out the wrong way. So, yeah.
Kay, you are sweet woman, but you terrible cook. I think BBC Food gonna hire her soon. Getting these recipes. The dark web. How are you feeling right now? Uncle Roger feels so violated. Gonna go make my own egg fried rice now with the Sasa Javanese fried rice seasoning.
Okay, let's look up Kay's cooking. I think another one from her that I didn't like. This one. Oh my god. This is how she makes spaghetti. Wait, where's Kay's cooking? Where is her actual channel? Channel. And which one? Filters. This one, Kay's cooking. 5 years. Oh, this is her old one, I think. Is this her new one? No, it's a different person. She stopped uploading, I think. She did. Oh my god, 5 years ago. Piss take microwave noodles. Where is her spaghetti? 143k, dang, yeah. Vegan breakfast. Where is it? Veg sauce with a mint lime sausage, egg, and chips. She generally doesn't know that they're not good, actually. Where's the spaghetti? Meringue. There's the special fried rice. Oh no. Cloudy egg. Pasta carbonara. Spam, chips, and beans. Chicken noodles. Where's the water the sea? Spam. Alright, thanks so much for coming, Kuya. I appreciate you. You go take your nap. I might take a nap also. Because I haven't been able to sleep properly. Thank you. See ya. Cottage pie. Ew. Garlic chicken. Bacon, egg, and tomatoes. Nah, I'm good. I wonder what game I can play. Okay. Okay. I finished eating. Wait a minute. Is this correct? Can I play this? Is this fine? Like, what if I get it wrong? What am I talking about? Nobody knows. I want to play it, but I don't know if this is considered like a pirated version. So I'm not going to do that anymore. Okay. Okay, I need to pee. I'll be right back. All right. I think I'm going to watch. Well, no, not watch. I'm going to continue playing Genshin. If y'all hear any growling, it's my doggy. No, fuck. Man.
The wind knows me.
Our bond is strong.
Overruled.
Stars, shine for me.
Into the wind.
Dissipate.
Transfixed. As one with wind and cloud.
The night is cold. Not now.
Witness my rise. Overruled.
Well, that was fast. I need another dendro. But first, animal. There we go.
I think you're more excited than me about this progress.
I am. I'm so happy. When is this? Oh, it's Thursday today. I don't have much to sacrifice. Crit rate, crit damage, death. For who? I don't know. Yunjin? But it's based on her defense, not her crit rate with damage. What if somebody needs it? Okay, just one more. This one, I guess. No, if only that had crit damage. So I know what we do. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, we could do some artifact runs. I'm gonna do a few artifact runs. In this one. Magic-a-boo, sadaka-doo, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.
Chivalry will never die.
One with nature.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Let me weave you a birth.
Laid bare.
One more, and then we sleep. Then we go take a break. Because I want to sleep. I have eye bags. That Gucci would be jealous of.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Don't be scared.
I just need one more. There were rocks around here. Nah, don't remember anymore. Salakadu, papatipu. Pipiti papiti patili. Tatili tatili tatili. Can't find freaking rock. So I think there's rocks here. Yay, ayan. You can sit here? Wow. Gorgeous. Ayan. All right. Oh. I think I'm going to end stream now. I did stream a lot the past few days, and I haven't been sleeping correctly. So I'm going to end it early today. So thank you to everybody who came by, who dropped by, or lurked and didn't say anything. I appreciate you regardless. And as always, if you missed the stream, I'll be uploading my VODs to my VOD channel. The link is down below. Thank you, everybody. See you next weekend. Take care as always. Bye-bye.